Hi guys, it's Morgan from the Trove, and I'm recording on the floor today because I feel like it. It's been a while since we sat down, like face to face and had a little talk. I've been super busy. If you saw my last video, you know why. I did a fashion show with a boutique around the corner from mine, and it was like super crazy and fun and exciting. But anyway, March is over and I can't believe it. I did so much this past month. So I have a few favorites to share with you guys, and let's get right to it. My first favorite had to be Revlon came out with a limited edition line of I think 4 or 5 lipsticks that were vintage lipsticks that had been discontinued, that were like fan favorites that people voted on to bring back. And I actually picked up one in 5th Avenue Red. It looked most intriguing and unique to me. It's like this almost brick red color, and I looked and looked and I really couldn't find another red like this that I could afford, so I picked it up. It was created in 1958, which I think is super awesome. It's like you're wearing a piece of history. This is definitely something that like my grandma would have worn because she always wore red lips. So I just felt like I had to pick it up. I wore it a ton of times in March and it was just super fun. As always, I love the super lustrous lip formula. So it was great, and I just felt like a classic bombshell, even though you guys know I'm a total mess. At least I could give myself the illusion that I'm like a bombshell babe or something. This favorite I have been using all this month. I don't know if this is what it's intended for, but I've got this little single Sephora, I'm throwing it so you can't see it. The single Sephora shadow in Aspen Summit. I got it in the birthday deals like a few years ago, and it's just this white pearlescent eyeshadow, and I've been using it as a highlighter and really loving it. It just adds a little extra shine to my look because I have it on right now. You see how it's like not too in your face, but it still makes you look like a dewy elf. That is like what I strive for, like that dewy elf look. I don't know, I might be a little crazy. Can you hear that? It just started pouring outside. I'm like getting ready to go to New York. I don't know if you follow Gerbeegly, then you know that we're getting ready to head to New York actually tonight. That's why I'm kind of filming this in a rush, and I want it to be quick because I have to pack still, and it's 7 o'clock and I haven't gotten anything done, and it's pouring, and I'm worried about driving there in this rain, but whatever. My last beauty figure of the month. Don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me. Okay? That's a disclaimer right now. Don't judge me. I love not fake. I hate that word, fake. I really like imitation perfumes that you get at like Big Lots or other places. I know they can be tacky, but I only pick out the ones that smell super nice and don't smell disgusting. And I had this for a few years now, and I used to wear it all the time, and I started wearing it again, and I wore it like every day in March. And that is the version of Britney Spears' Curious perfume. Now, I don't know exactly what this fake one is called. It's probably called something like ridiculous, like Inquisitive, because they always have these like super rip-off names. Like I have one that's an imitation of the Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy scent, and it actually smells exactly like it, which is crazy, but it's called La Vida Loca. Like, how ridiculous is that name? But I don't know, I just love the way this cheap perfume smells. Like, you can't hate on it. Like, it's $3, it's cheap, whatever, but I actually really like how it smells, and it lasts all day. And I used to wear it a lot in 2010, so I found it on my dresser and I just smelled it, and it brought back all these great memories from 2010, so I was like, definitely gonna wear me some of this again. And yeah, so it was like $3.50, and it stays on a super long time. It doesn't smell ridiculously cheap. Douse yourself in cheap perfume, it's so fitting. Okay, yeah, I'm done singing that, but that's me. I douse myself in cheap perfume, and go ahead and judge me for it. I don't care. My favorite TV show this month, you guys know that I love my retro TVs. In the first week of March, I got hooked on the show called The Midwife, which is about this girl who goes and becomes a midwife at a place where nuns live. Let's just say that because I'm uneducated, lack of a better word, where nuns live in the 1950s in the slums of London's East End. And it is extremely fascinating to me. I love the characters. The characters are so rich and developed and fleshed out. I love 50s clothing. 50s weren't a best time for women, but the clothing is just to die for me. I love just the whole series is about love, as cheesy as that sounds, but it's just, I don't know. I went through the entire series in a week, and season 3, I think, is about to come out in America, and I'm so excited because I really want to get catched up. And as I catched up, do you believe that I just said catched up? I want to get caught up. Lastly, I have a little miscellaneous favor for y'all. Some of you may know that it was Brian and mine's, Brian aka Gerbegley's, 6th anniversary, which is crazy to me. He surprised me with one of the best gifts ever, and that is cat bag! Isn't he the cutest thing ever? I just want him to come to life and scream like sugar peas at me or something. I'm like, I don't know. I'm in love with cat bag. He says the cutest things, and I've wanted this plush doll forever. We actually went to Hot Topic and over the winter, and I was like, oh my god. And I was like, I can't afford this right now. So I completely forgot about him, and he totally surprised me with this on our anniversary, and I just died. I actually like jumped up and down and started screaming, as embarrassing as that is. But I love him. He's just the cutest little thing. That concludes my favorites. That's actually like the shortest favorites video I think I've ever made. And that my cats are jealous of Catbug because they know that he's cuter than them. So I'll be back to filming my regular videos. We're going to New York. I hope I'm going to film a New York kind of travel video, just like I did in Niagara Falls, even though that one is still not up. I apologize. Just life was crazy for the past month. So now that the fashion show is over, I can really concentrate on other things to do in my spare time. Like, I sat down last night and I was like, I have nothing to do. Like, this is crazy. I haven't had nothing to do in forever. So I'm really excited to make more YouTube videos for you guys, and I hope you're having a wonderful week. Remember, like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want, and remember, stay cheap and lazy. That is like the worst Catbug imitation ever. Stay cheap and lazy.
I'm cuter than you, Plinko.